Carl, I think we definitely go for the mage. I actually really like the hunter in this too, but you gotta just take the mage and go for the dreamers, right? And the wanderers. So our goal is to get one silence if we can. There isn't a mage silence. The only silence is a polymorph. Oh shoot, I gotta pause the music so I can put this on YouTube this weekend. Hold on. Let's rewind there. You're definitely right, Carl. Let's play mage. Let's if we can't beat the dreamers, let's join them. And I think that we want the wanderer. So what we're looking for is one silence. I mean, and since mage doesn't have its own silence, we're looking for a polymorph. He can get us a polymorph. And a zero cast polymorph is pretty nice. There are, I forgot the breakdown now. Oh, there are 25 non quest mage spells. So when you discover one, you see about an eighth of them. So close to 12%, more like 11. But if you're looking for one specifically, that's not bad. That's really not that bad. I think so. Having the explosive runes is really nice, especially if we get some combos going for it later. But as far as 3 drops, let's take a lone champion just for a nice solid 3 drop. So there's a very extremely unlikely chance we can attack, but there is, especially if we get a dreamer, we could get an upgrade. So upgrade thug is a better combo than probably the fungal enchanter. The same thing for the wanderer applies for the scroll. They did not add in this arena, which I wish they would have. They did not add the new cards into the random pools. So if you're discovering a minion, it doesn't include the new guys. If you're getting a random mage spell, it does not include the consider the past. I think that would have been really cool if they did that for these 3 weeks. I could see why that was probably a coding nightmare. They probably had to add an entire new tag to everything that allowed it to be part of the same pool, right? Which maybe would have just made it too big of a patch for like phones and stuff if it's just for 3 weeks. I don't really know. But let's get a spell. We don't have any spells yet. So right now the Raven Familiar has a chance at getting us a shifting scroll. Not the best. You would never ever draw the shifting scroll because at the best it hits another 0. And one thing that's cool with the Possibility Seeker is once you have the scroll in your hand and it becomes a spell that you like, you can shuffle it into your deck and then it stays that card. So we don't have a Possibility Seeker yet. We took the Wanderer over it, but it is possible that you can get it locked in. That's true for anything that morphs. Unless it has this printing on it, the Guardian would still switch back at some point. Let's get an 8-drop. Let's get something big. I guess we should get our poison. That's not my favorite poison though. Maybe the Kodo, but we don't have much going on down here. Let's get a poison. Let's get another 2-drop. Anything that we can drop out early to kind of help defend the Dreamers once we get them going. Probably the Raid Leader's the right pick, but the Egg has such a high potential. And we're not going to really use the Raid Leader. We're going to do a Control Mage. Let's get the Egg and let's crack it. Let's crack that Egg. We only have one 3-drop so far. I mean, this is a solid 3-4. Even if we don't ever get to use the double ping, it's just a solid 3-4. I mean, Deck of Wonders is one of my favorite, but we got to take the Elemental tag and we got to keep going. There's the Possibility Seeker. That's how it works with the Shifting Scroll. It also works with Echo. So if you happen to Echo, and let's say you've got the Phantom Militia, you can, with 10 mana, Echo twice, and then shuffle the last Echo into your deck so that it becomes a copy of the card and kind of cheats the Echo system. So this guy is definitely extremely good if we get Dreamers. I'm a little worried we're not going to get Dreamers this far in. Our curve is not looking very healthy here. I don't think we really need another 5-drop, but it can hit so hard, so we got to go with that. Do we have any actual taunt yet? We only have the Champion and the Gastropod, and the Champion is a hit or miss. Well, the Elemental Synergy is not something to shake a stick at, but I think we need some taunt. just for some late game. Still no. Still no dreamers. How am I going to join them if we don't get any dreamers, guys? How am I going to join the guys who can easily coin out a dreamer followed by a dreamer if we don't have any dreamers ourselves? Oh, this deck is not working out the best. I guess this guy has the highest upside. Can we use Mirror Entity well? Well enough? I don't think we need a 1-drop, do we? Besides the egg? Maybe we do need a 1-drop just in case. I mean, if we're against a dreamer and we don't have dreamers, maybe that prevents them from coining it. But if we're against a dreamer, it's a mage. Well, we did get one Consider the Past. I don't think we need the leech. I think the Mirror Entity is probably best there. Let's go with that. Wow. These are all stinkers. I'm actually going to take the Mana Bind. I don't love it, but I have to. So we already have a counter spell. We already have a 6-drop. I guess we can make Stasis Dragon work. I was hoping for more of a control deck, getting some dreamers, but this is not shaking out that way. So Primordial Drake's one of the best cards in the game, especially in Arena. It's surprisingly easy to set it up. You would think it's hard to get that set up, but it's a lot of the time in Arena it comes down to being greedy and leaving your guys at low health to make the trades. And so sometimes going into turn 7, 8, 9, you're looking at a board with some decent minions on it, but they're low on health. So Primordial Drake does quite a bit more than you would think. That said, we've got some 8-drops, all of them with Rush. I mean, this guy technically not Rush, but... And we don't have any AoEs yet. Yikes. This is not turning out that well. Okay, let's get another Possibility Seeker. I can't go this high on the curve. I just can't get another 8-drop, right? We could maybe get the Elemental Synergy there. It's not one of my favorites. Oh, the Alpha. That's a good one. We'll take that. I have to take that just for the chance at a really good card because we don't have any dreamers yet. Take that guy for the synergy. Can I take the 6 charge? I already have a militia. I don't need a second militia. I've got a lot of 4-drops, but this guy's still really good. Actually, I only have 2 4-drops in their Possibility Seekers. What do we have for 6? I gotta take the 4 just for the actual curve. There we go. There's a dreamer. I actually want the Frostbolt and stuff, but I've gotta I've gotta take the dreamer. That's how we join him. One more dreamer. Okay, Fungalmancer is good. Dreamer. Ah. Okay, so do we want our deck to have 1 Explosive Ruins, or 2 Charged Devilsaur, or 2 Phantom Militia? It's actually kind of tough. I think probably... So we don't have any AoE. We have a couple ways of getting it. Being a mage, we can wander into it. We can scroll into it. We can spellstone into it. We can tempest into it. And we can consider the past into it. So we've got a couple ways to get some board clear, but we've got a lot of things up here in the 2 range. So I think we need the other late game, right? What are our taunts looking like? Do we need this guy for like turn 6? I don't know. You know what? I've never had a deck with 2 charged Devilsaurs before. Let's just do that. Let's just try it. Not 100% sure where we're going with this deck. I did not see a Blizzard. I did not see a Flame Strike. I did not see a Silence or Polymorph. So we're missing all of those. I saw the Gastropod was our only poison. It's not my favorite poison, but Big Beast Mage. I think it's got some possibilities. The problem is we're gonna run across other mages with 2 dreamers and just lose.